November 21st, 2023. It is 4:31. The meeting will begin. Can you please stand for a pledge of allegiance and a quick moment of silence after?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner. Cynthia, can we get a roll call then, please?
Talmadge.
Here.
Soto Presley. Garay.
Here.
Myricks.
Here.
Poppridge.
Here. For the record, we have 4 present with 1 absent. Number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay. Number 4, communications.
None were received.
Okay. Thank you, Cynthia. Brings us to 5, our minutes. We've got 2 sets dating October 3rd, 2023 and October 17th, 2023.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes for October 3rd, 2023 and October 17th, 2023 for the Hammond Redevelopment Commission.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Talmadge, second by Commissioner Myricks. That's the minutes dating October 3rd, 2023 and October 17th, 2023. If there's no further discussion, corrections, or additions to the minutes, then roll call, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley. Garay.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, number 6 is Emergency Program Commission notification. For the record, it's Elsa B. Santos at 1325 Truman, I believe, for a furnace. We have Andrea Lewis here tonight.
Yes, hello everyone. Ms. Santos was scheduled to be here. I'm not sure what happened, but she did receive a loan to get a new furnace for her home. Her furnace had went out, and so she called me up and inquired about our emergency loan. So she received the furnace on yesterday. It was installed, and our building department did go out and check the work, and so we're here today.
Okay, so they found it all to be in order, passed inspection and everything?
Yes.
Mr. President, no further discussion, any questions? I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the Emergency Program Commission notification for the record for Lisa R. Santos at 1325 Truman.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Meyer, seconded by Commissioner Talmadge. Let's have a roll call then.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley. Garay.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, number 7 is authorization to advertise for the sale of property commonly known as 4712 Holman Avenue.
Yes, Commissioners, you have received that we are requesting authorization to advertise for the sale of property of commonly known as 4712 Holman Avenue. This was a property that was vacant, and I'm on the demo list, and we have an interested party who wants to purchase, redevelop, and repurpose that building.
That's owned by us, Redevelopment?
It is owned by Redevelopment Commission.
Mr. President, if there's no further discussion or questions, I'd like to make a motion for the authorization to advertise for the sale of property commonly known as 4712 Holman Avenue.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Talmadge. There's no further questions on this property. Roll call, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley. Garay.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 8 is approval of agreement for professional services.
Mr.
Correct.
President,
Yeah, we have our attorney, financial consultant, HUD, IDIS, housing services consultant, environmental, and then appraisers.
Thank you, Mr. President and Commission. In your packages, there should be a memo from Ann Taylor, the Executive Director of Planning and Development, regarding the professional services and the staff recommendation. At this time, I would ask if the Commission is willing to entertain that all together be voted on unless any objections. And the list that is in front of you is mentioned as the appraisals: Martinez, Sharman and Associates, Vale Appraisal Group, Valuation Services and Appraisal and Advisory, Renzi and Associates. Under attorneys, we have Wesson and Bennett, PC. HUD and IDIS Consultant, Osana Development LLC. Housing Services Consultant, the Arch Group, NSP LLC, Americo Incorporated, Inc., I'm sorry. Environmental Consultant. We have Americo, Inc., Enviro Forensics, Intertech PSI, Financial Consultant, SEH, Sandra and Company. Thank you.
Mr. President, if there's no further questions or any questions, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the agreement for the professional services for the attorney, the financial consultant, the HUD, IDIS, the housing services consultant, the environmental, and the appraisers.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Tomich, second by Commissioner Myrick. There's no further discussion on these professional services. Roll call.
Tomich?
Yes.
Soto Presley? Gray?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopbridge?
Yes, motion passes with 4 yes and 1 absent. Thank you. Okay, number 9 is a determination of compliance with the redevelopment plan for the Marina redevelopment area for 850 Indianapolis Boulevard. Proposed address 920 Marina Drive for Town Place Suites. Welcome. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yes, my name is Don Toringa. I'm with Toringa Engineering. I am the design engineer for the project. I'm here this evening representing Ascent Hospitality Management, that is the company out of Beaufort, Georgia, that is intending on building the Town Place Suites by Marriott. The property is located on the northwest corner of Indianapolis Boulevard and Marina Drive. It is actually the back portion of what is the Luke Oil gas station. At one time, it was their car wash. However, the car wash has been abandoned for a number of years. It is run down. The building is boarded up. There's obvious signs of people habitating the inside of this building, so it is really an eyesore. Anyway, with that being said, TPS Hotels is purchasing from Luke Oil a portion of this property, and their intention is to construct a 5-story hotel. The flyer that I passed out to you was just one of the many, that Brian passed out. Sorry, it was just one of the many items that we have submitted in regards to this project. The last page of the project is probably the most important part that the redevelopment commission would be interested in, and that is the project is intended to bring a 30-year economic impact to the city and the county of $80 million. There's quite a bit involved in this project. Everything needs to be demolished on the site. And then with that being said, the property needs to be subdivided into 2 lots, with the front lot being the gas station and the back lot being this hotel. That will be something that we are going to appear at the Plan Commission, hopefully to get approved. With that being said, I also submitted a letter on October 27th, and that letter pretty much spells out everything that you would like to know regarding this project. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Okay, so you were just saying that it's going to be subdivided, the hotel would be on the back half of the parcel. So does that mean that ingress, egress would be through the gas station? Will there be an access road?
No, the property, it fronts, the entire property fronts onto Marina Drive. There currently is an entrance into what is the abandoned car wash. So it does not have access in and through the gas station. However, there will be a cross-access agreement and an entrance where people from the gas station could pass through into the hotel property.
Okay.
Thank you. That kind of
You're
cleared
welcome.
my question too on the gas station. All right, if you don't have any more questions for Mr. Turinga, we'll turn over to Brian Poland. He can come up and give his overview of the project.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Just to follow up on a couple little things, from Mr. Turinga's presentation. I'm not sure if he said it is a five-story hotel,
You did.
15,840 square feet, 102 rooms. In addition to the subdivision that was talked about, it would have to go to the Board of Zoning Appeals for a variance on the height of the building. And that they're estimating between 5 and 10 part-time and full-time employees on the property. So we're just at the preliminary stages, of course, at this point of looking at the development, and there's some technical things that still need to be worked out in addition to the subdivision and the BZA questions. But it is located in the Marina Redevelopment area, and that document's a bit complicated to read, but nonetheless, some of the general principles of that redevelopment plan is talking about eliminating the causes of that for areas that need to have redevelopment, increase business opportunities, increase the tax base, create and retain jobs. But one of the things is that, ever since the casino was created in the mid-1990s, there's always been talk or desire of having a hotel near the area. And, there's some ideas came and went and never happened, but, I think it's good to know that there's interest from a company with a good chain that would want to locate in close proximity to the casino. And I just think it's a great opportunity for us as a city. Kind of just to clarify a minor technical point on the Marina Drive, you should note that Marina Drive is actually a private street. It's not a public street. It is created part of the PUD that is located there for everything that's east of the gas station. But that's how you will be able to access the property. And it is the drive that comes from Indianapolis that will go straight back into the Walmart property in between the two detention basins. So just so you're kind of visualizing that a little bit better. Basically, the Town Place Hotel and Suites development follows the general principles of the redevelopment plan documents governing the Marina development area. Staff recommends that the Redevelopment Commission make a determination that the proposed Town Place Suites Hotel for the site are compliant with the applicable redevelopment plans for the Marina Redevelopment District, subject to 1, the subdivision of the property and a determination of final address by the Plan Commission, approval of the height variance from the Board of Zoning Appeals, and then final engineering and technical review by the applicable departments.
another exciting project for the city of Hammond.
Yeah, I think it's, would be a good addition up there, like you said, for the casino. You know, people maybe stay a couple extra days and generate more revenue there in the city.
Mr. President, if there's no further discussion, any additional questions, I'd like to make a motion that determination of compliance with the redevelopment plan for the Marina redevelopment area for 850 Indianapolis Boulevard, the proposed address 920 Marina Drive for Townhouse Suites, subject to the re-subdivision of the property and determination of final investment plan commission, approval of the height variance by the Board of Zoning Appeals, and final engineering technical review by applicable city departments.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Tomage. If there's no further questions for Mr. Pullen or Mr. Turinga from Turinga Engineering, roll call then, please.
Tomage,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Gray,
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes with 4 yes and 1 absent. Thank you.
And I didn't say so moved this time. You didn't hear me.
I couldn't hear him.
Thank you. I did forget to add that this is the second hotel that this company is building in the city of Hammond.
Oh,
The first
excellent.
one is right by Mr. Westland's office.
Right, that is correct. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, number 10 then is a ratification of memorandum of ground lease agreement for 417 Fayette Street.
Members of the commission, we previously entered into a ground lease with the developer for the Bank Calumet building for this property at 417 Fayette, which is largely going to be their parking area for the residents of the Bank Calumet development. This memorandum is, what it does is it puts the lease in recordable form so that you don't have to record the whole lease. You've already approved the lease about a year ago, and now they're closing on some of their financing, and the bank has asked that the lease be recorded, and typically you don't record the whole lease, you record a memorandum. But because we need to sign it, and it's a similar document, but it is a different document, we need to have a formal approval of the memorandum so that it can be signed and recorded.
Yeah, I got it. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the ratification of the memorandum of the ground lease agreement for 417 Fayette Street.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Thomas, second by Commissioner Myrick. Is there any further questions or discussion for Attorney Westland on this? All right, thank you. Cynthia, roll call.
Tomage,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Gray,
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, number 11 is our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the register of claims for the Hammond Redevelopment Commission. Claims dated October 24th, 2023 through November 16th, 2023. Claims number R64249 through R64497 inclusive.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay. Motion's been made by Commissioner Tomage, seconded by Commissioner Gray. That's the claims dating October 21st, 2023 through November 16th, 2023. Claim R64249 through claim R64497 inclusive. Is there any questions on these claims for staff? Okay, roll call, please.
Tomage,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Gray,
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes with 4 yes, 1 absent. All right, we have Juan Marino here tonight. Number 12 is our reports. I'm not sure if you want to share anything tonight, or?
I thought they were doing both. Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Some of the reports, we have the upcoming events for the city of Hammond. We have Mayor McDermott Jr. and the city of Hammond present the holiday tree lighting celebration, which is going to be Friday, November 24th, 4:30 to 5:30, Letter to Santa and Crest for the kids, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., live reindeer, and 6 p.m. is the ceremony itself and a performance by HAPA's choir and dance team. We have our annual holiday parade, Saturday, December 2nd at 10 a.m. And at 9:45, prior to the parade, we have our Santa Sprint free event. And this is to the Hammond Redevelopment Commission. We do have our annual employee holiday party, December 8th. If interested, please reach out to the Planning and Development Department, Cynthia, to write your RSVP with her. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Some fun dates to put on your calendar. All right, then, number 13's new and unfinished business. Looks like we have one item tonight.
You actually have two items.
Okay.
The first item is a letter you'll see in your packet from Policy Analytics. Policy Analytics does research and analysis of different municipal issues. They are being engaged to analyze the effect, and maybe a lot of you have heard about this, Maryville has done it, and a few other communities, a food and beverage tax, which can be up to 1% of the food and beverage. So in order to analyze whether or not it's something we would want to consider, you kind of got to know whether the juice is worth the squeeze, right? So you got to know what your potential income stream is off of that. So what Policy Analytics does is they analyze the food and beverage that would qualify. They analyze, what we could reasonably see as a return if the city decided to pursue the food and beverage tax. So what you have is an engagement letter that's been executed by Ms. Taylor in an amount not to exceed $10,850 to give us kind of the empirical data which is necessary to make the decision of whether or not the city should go down that path. So we'd ask you to approve that agreement.
So moved.
I have one question for Attorney Weston. I don't know if he knows or not. I know previously communities have tried to get a blanket tax, in general for the state, and that's not gone over very well. So it's been a very specific community by community attempt to do this. So are they going to analyze the entire city of Hammond, or are there districts that they're going to specifically focus on?
It's the entire city of Hammond, but you're correct in a case-by-case analysis because the statute, and I apologize, Heather, I don't have it.
It's been a while since I've looked at it, but.
Yeah, it is very specific, right? Like what you can use those funds for.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's like tourism-related stuff, recreation, to give you a few examples. So you're right when you say it's limited in scope, but I think what Policy Analytics is going to do is take a look at the entire city to see, what is potentially out there and what makes sense, if anything, to pursue.
Okay. Thank you. I think it's a good idea. I'll second.
Yeah, we got the cart before the horse a little bit.
That's okay. Yeah, there was a motion made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Garay then. Let's have a roll call, please.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Garay,
Yes.
Myrick's,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
The last item under new and unfinished business that I have is a bid opening for the property at 4729 Sheffield. which I think is just an oversight. The responses were due today. You have one response. This was a property that we had listed pursuant to 2 appraisals for $6,000 as a minimum bid price. And I'll go ahead and open that one response now. And it is from Eva Diaz Gomez and Juan Manuel Sanchez Romo. Their bid is in the amount of $6,000, and their plan is to use and maintain the vacant lot, which is adjacent to their property, as a yard. And there's a statement in here that says it will be a great place for our children to play outside.
Could you give me the address again? I missed it.
Yes, it is, I could give it to you. if I had it.
4729 Sheffield.
4729 Sheffield. So if you could refer this to staff.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Gray to refer this to staff. Let's have a roll call, please.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Gray,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, should include new and unfinished business then. Number 14 is public comment. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. If you want to come forward, you may do so now. You have 3 minutes to speak. Okay, public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Number 15.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Aye.